Welcome to part 3 of the No More Heroes playthrough. Gonna get my trading card here, and we're gonna go get the first boss.
Travis says, push the A button.
Epic seizure.
What the fuck is it? What the fuck is it with that sticker thing?
It's to hurt all the epileptic kids.
Yeah, they're the reason we don't have hypersonic anymore. Damn them.
Yeah. And here's our first boss.
This guy's just chilling with his glass of wine while his henchmen are all being slaughtered by the guy with a lightsaber.
When you have the strength to take life for yourself, that is true.
The sad part is he's still an interesting character, but he's the most stock and generic of all the bosses, which really shows how well designed the bosses and characters were in this game.
Yeah, gotta give him props for story. Alright, I like Quentin Flynn, I've said that already, but some of his lines in this game just come out as overdone. It works because of the way the story is told, but yeah, I'm not sure if it was intentional or not.
I think at certain point it's meant to be over the top. Like right here, he's obviously being pointlessly over the top just for being silly.
They're trying to look like they're looking like they're being deep. That's what they're doing.
Yeah, but they know it's a video game, so they're not trying too hard.
Yeah, I know. That's part of the charm of this game. But there is one thing that I have to complain about, and that's the sound design for the boss we're gonna fight. The way they have a conversation, they're both saying things at the same time, and you can't hear them over the sound of the fight.
Yeah, Travis has a monologue in the background, but you can never hear him over the fight, which is sad because I've actually gone and just ran away from him just so I could hear the monologue. And it's a pretty good monologue if you have to say so, but unfortunately you can't really hear it.
You can take that to your grave.
First boss go. Loading.
This entire boss for me, I don't know if there's a quicker trick to beating him, but when I fought him it was a block slash affair. It was just like I held the block button, let him finish his combo, and then hacked away until he started blocking again.
That's basically how all the bosses are, just because by game design that's just how they're supposed to work. But they get a lot harder as you go on.
This is the kind of weapon that Sweeney Todd should have had.
Yeah.
Sweeney Todd. I haven't even watched that movie. I've just seen the cover and it made me laugh. Sweeney Todd, the Demon Barber. Masturbate. There we go.
Every day full of excitement and luck.
I don't know how I didn't get hit there.
I'm hearing bits and pieces of his monologue.
Yeah.
And
it's kind of distracting,
yeah.
actually.
I like how he
the
randomly
monologue
splits
is interesting
into.
in the fight.
I like how he randomly splits into 3 people for no really adequately explained reason.
He just suddenly decides he's a DBZ character, or a Naruto character. Let's just say Naruto, because it's funnier.
Shadow Clone Jutsu. Yeah, you have to destroy the other 2 shadows first before you can fight him again.
You owned them in seconds. It took me at least a couple of minutes to get rid of them.
Well, I've played this game on bitter difficulty, so medium isn't that hard for me.
There's this sense of running down my spine like it's trying to suck the life out of me.
Circle strafing, it always works.
You know,
God damn it.
Does the monologue still run even when you get hit?
Yeah.
That'd be funny. Like the monologue interrupts itself.
he gets his head cut off by
It's like
death
he gets
metal.
hit.
And he's still talking. His head just drops to the ground, lips flapping, and the monologue keeps
No,
coming out until the recording ends.
He gets hit and it's like, Travis! 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 Dun, 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 dun. I like how yes, I got the uncensored version, so lots of blood splattered here.
It's Count Dooku, except more epic.
And less emo Hayden Christensen.
Yes. Well, I liked Hayden Christensen as Anakin, but that's because, you know, I didn't mind him being a whiny teenager.
Yeah. Decapitation.
I didn't like Episode 1's Anakin because the entirety of his character can be summed up in the words, "I'm acting."
I think.
I don't like Anakin, period.
No, I don't either.
Well, he was a bit too whiny for my taste in episode 2, but episode 3 it was fine. His transition to Vader was somewhat believable. But
Yeah.
back to the game.
We're going to go get our treasure chest. Launch.
You got a heart.
Do 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 do.
Do-do-do-do. Oh god, that was terrible.
We couldn't help it. The bonus you get is a heart-shaped container that increases your vitality. What did they expect you to think?
Nice kill, Travis. I didn't think you had it in you. It was rather
Some assassins organization. That's what they pay you. Giant sweethearts.
Congratulations. You are now ranked 10.
Well, at least you'll have all the sugar you need for the next 20 years.
Yep.
How about some cash? That should help you.
Of course, they'll pay you cash for killing him, but they will never give you enough to just enter the next ranked fight.
They pay you less than you paid to get into the ranked fight to begin with, don't they?
If you so
Yeah.
choose, yes.
So what's the point?
Keep your promise?
To be number
There is
one.
nothing the
And to get
association
laid.
cannot do.
And if I refuse?
As the 10th
It's not
ranked
even
assassin,
prize money. It's
you
more
are
like
now a
those
target
stupid
for those
cash
who
back
want to
offers they give
replace
you when you
you.
buy a car.
Anytime, anywhere.
Something.
Do those
Number
actually
11
work?
could be right around the corner.
I can't tell you how many times I see all these mail-in rebates, especially in FYE.
Oh, FYE does tons of those because they overprice everything and they want you to wait 6 weeks just to get like $10 back on something.
Yeah.
God damn it! I wish I hadn't made that remark. Now we're off on another stupid tangent.
Okay, how about this?
Well, she's
can we-
taking
could we-
pictures.
Wait, I like
Will
this.
you do it with me?
If
Yes,
I become
his-
number 1, will you do it with me?
That's it. Yeah, that's
So-
his ultimate goal to
so
be
his
number one so he
entire-
can get laid.
His entire character motivation now becomes, I want to become number 1 so I can get inside this girl's pants. It's like, well, yeah, it's believable at least, but jeez.
It's more realistic than most of the gaming dudes.
It's more realistic than taking on an assassin's mission to pay for
And
a
now
video
the game has become Galaga.
Yeah, apparently. Yes, that's interesting. Travis touchdown.
To warp speed number 4.
I would like to know what did he legally change his name to Touchdown, or was it one of his retarded parents who did that?
It's never explained. I think the Suda51 just wanted to give him the most
Retarded
overly-
name.
No, the most overly American name possible.
Or he could have been
Right.
given birth while the parents were watching a football game.
Yeah.
I like the toilet paper and the save screens.
Yeah.
That is way to parody save screens. It's your bathroom break.
Did you swallow the water?
Am I ready?
He
Ew.
swallowed his mouthwash. He gets high on the stuff.
Gotcha.
He gets drunk on it. Whatever. However you say it. Whichever you get when you swallow mouthwash.
Fancy.
So he's not only a gamer nerd, he's actually
also an
KHF
otaku.
as well. He's KHF. He's ultimate UKFF fan.
Sort of.
He's
just-
probably got like Haruhi Suzumiya porn stashed under his bed.
No, he's just into Moe. And I try to explain a little bit what's going on in Travis's room here. The TV, you can watch the No More Heroes trailer as well as videos to learn new wrestling moves. The fridge
cool.
restocks your health. I don't know why, considering every time you leave a mission, you regain health.
Well, I guess you can. Wait, do you ever lose health at a point where you can go back to your apartment
I
without
don't.
being recharged first?
I don't think so.
Like
I wish
any
my
of the
room was
side
like
missions?
Kitty.
Look
I
at
wish
the
my
little
room was
kitty
like this.
cat. I just want to put a hat on him and call him random.
That was random.
I like the giant mech thing he has in his background there.
Yeah, my uncle actually has something like that. It's not like I don't know if that was a poster or an actual action figure.
No, it was a giant model.
My uncle has something like that on his wall, but it's not. It's a poster though. So
I love how his apartment door has this little digital house icon in front of it.
we're coming to an end here.
So we'll
It's
see
like
you
Travis lives here.
see you in part 4, everyone.